Hello there everyone and welcome back. We have decided to make a huge circle around. We are back in Mukay. So, for lack of a better term, the last two episodes almost quite literally did not happen. Even my fleet roster is almost exactly what it was before. The only exception is we have this random Rohip T. How the hell are you gonna pronounce that? Rohip T. I'm gonna stop trying. It's just embarrassing myself. But nonetheless, we did get a lot of combat in, we got a lot of resources for it too, so my lander's now doubled its hold, we got some, deflector as well as some other good stuff. I want to say, anyway, I honestly can't remember what all I exactly got. It's mostly the crew quarters, the cargo bay, and upgrades to my actual ship, which conveniently is not, unless these are the modules here. No, these are... increased my docking bay, so I'm pretty certain I increased my crew count as well. It just doesn't want to show on here. Nonetheless, I figured out what I did wrong. We were going into completely wrong direction. We're supposed to be going here to Lasili 8760. So let's get that started and actually do the proper objective we had promised to do. Rather than waste a month, maybe a month and a half of traveling around and diving in headfirst into the enemy territory. And I still want to believe to some extent maybe we delayed their expansion towards Earth, if it actually works that way. I'm going to assume it maybe involves me going to these actual planets and maybe destroying their colonies, or at least disrupting their hold on those systems. And it looks like there's about 3 systems in the way, assuming they go straight for Earth. So I need to watch that like a hawk, and maybe it might be my next destination. And I would like to go autopilot, but that seems like a horrible idea, and we have another station here too. Let's activate the starbase, since it does allow for fast traveling, so why the hell not?
This facility has received word of your arrival and instructions to serve you as if you were exception, name not found, yourselves.
I wonder who exception name not found is. It's quite a odd name, isn't it? Nonetheless, we already did a refitting and all that. So, and I don't think there's much more information to be gained here. They didn't say anything was updated, so I'm just grabbing this. Actually, I would like to learn about the fast traveling. Is there any way I can find out about that?
Exception, civil farewell not found.
It didn't seem like it, but I'll have to explore at some point, since they did mention that to some extent that I'm able to teleport between these two. I'm just wondering why that's grayed out as opposed to this one being lit up. That's odd. Maybe it's not fully powered up? I don't know. Yeah, you can see it's really faded right there. Only thing I can think of is because it's within the territory, it would have been blended in really well if it was the same highlighted blue. Only thing I can think of anyway, so it is kind of odd. Ooh, we do have a Drenkend ship here. An actual cruiser this time, as opposed to the freighter we encountered before. So this looks like we're going to have ourselves a real fight on our hands. Since I do recognize this. It is their main combat ship, and it looks like it's a bit of a junker, isn't it? Let's see if we can intercept them. We'll hail the planet, I suppose, since it's kind of avoiding us right now. The sleazy bastards. But we got all the information we really need out of them until we go to their planet.
How did you get through the blockade? The Drenkend have besieged this planet for days now.
They've been doing a bad job. Simply put, they're kind of avoiding me. Hell, they may have heard of my amazing reputation. But we won't gloat ourselves. Let's figure out what they're up to.
They won't tell us why they're attacking. They just scream nonsense about ears and then fire their troops directly at us. It's been really unpleasant to clean up.
Yeah, about that. Where are your 2 ears that they so hate so much? Unless they somehow feel that these fans are the 2 ears. That's the only thing I can give them, based on what we learned about them from last episode. So, you want us to shoot them all, is that it? We'll have a talk. We'll try and talk. It's not likely gonna go well. I already can assume the result.
You could, but there are actually a few other ways you could help.
Oh, is there?
You could try and talk some sense into the Drenkend. But they're the Drenkend, so that will be frustrating.
We'll give it a try.
You could shoot them all, which would not be very peacefully cooperative, but we may be a bit beyond at this point. Or you could help us turn on this shield.
Ooh, I'm all ears.
We built this colony here to study the precursor relics on this world.
Tell me more.
One of which appears to be a continent-sized force field.
Ooh, sexy.
We'd be invulnerable to the Drenkend if only we could power it.
What resource
Which
you
is
need?
going to require about 50 units of degenerate matter.
Degenerate matter. Is that referring to the critters, maybe? Where could we find that?
When we first surveyed this system, we found a moon in the outer solar system which should have some.
Well, I think we'll look into it there, but we'll have a chat with them first. They're probably going to want to shoot us. It'll be the easy answer, but for a long-term solution, this shield seems like a good approach. I like it.
Whatever you do, please hurry.
That's the plan. We just don't know how many ships are actually in this fleet, but we should be able to manage it, right? Nope, they're hailing us. That's what it's looking like. Battle stations, everyone. We already went to war.
Attention! Your garbage vessel has intruded on Squid Destruction Zone Alpha.
Squid Destruction Zone Alpha, huh? Yeah, we come to stop you. Simply put,
Rock, 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 rock! I'm afraid our orders do not permit that at all. So be careful.
Come
If
on.
dying in combat is what you have planned for us, you should know that we are very good at that.
So I've learned. Well, we saw us through, and we're gonna shoot you now. We're hoping to talk you out of it instead. I'm still not expecting anything to happen, after all. They're programmed, but I would like to try and get some more information. I still suspect if we ever get to one of their planets, we might have a completely different dialogue with them, since after all, the ones busy building the ships and living on the planets would not be susceptible to dying immediately, you would think. That is my idea anyway. It's just a little bit tricky to do.
Rock? That doesn't sound like something we have orders for.
So you would listen, right?
But go on, talk us out of it.
I'm surprised that he's trying to humor us a little bit. Killing innocent beings is wrong. How would you feel if you were being killed? Well, we already know that. Do you even know why you're doing this?
Rock, because someone told us to.
Yeah, I suspected as much. The scribe, of course.
Drenkend Command. They are the source of all orders. You can find them in the Alpha Uxor system where they do all their ordering.
Ask the Drenkend to stop killing the Mukay, so that was updated. So that is a possibility. I think we'll try. Well, I say we just shoot them. It's a short-term solution, then we'll go to see about the shield problem. For something more long-term, I think. I think that's the plan.
Yes, we know. Killing the squids fills us with pain and remorse.
Well, that I wasn't expecting.
But it is what we have been ordered to do. Which fills us with a vague sense of contentedness.
Well, that I was not expecting that they actually kind of regret killing the squids, the Mukay, but how would you feel if you were being killed? Well, they kind of are. We already know that, but let them humor us.
Normal? We get killed a lot.
Is fighting the only way to stop you?
Well, you could talk to the earless squids. They might have a way to stop us.
That's a humorous little
But
suggestion.
They haven't stopped us. So, probably not.
You are weird, you're weird minions of the scribe, I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I say we should just shoot them, but I'm a little bit baffled right now with his behavior. How do we go back, though? Okay, we saw us through. I say we should fight them, at least for the short-term solution. Even the Mukay might not like that, to be fair. Since they're all about, like, peace and prosperity, I think. I may second-guess that. And think about this. Well, I might as well deal with them now.
Rock!
I might regret that to a vague extent, since I don't think the Mukay would care about it, although it was an option that they considered. Now, do I want to take the Defender or the Taiwan? Since, if I remember correctly, this thing shoots a lot of little fighters that try and land on my ships and blow up. So, well, Taiwan were kind of the safe route, and they're all resupplied, to be fair. Now, let's take a look what this carrier can do. Not very well, with them all bouncing off the planet. There's an invasion force for you. How's it going, by the way, with that invasion? That was literally their invasion force and all bounced off on the fleet. Oh god. Oh, I'm getting hit. This is not pleasant at all. That was damn effective, needless to say. But also, the fighter count's getting a little ridiculous. Uh-oh, what happened there? I was wondering why I couldn't move. Yeah, that is a lot of fighters. I do not want to get near that. Yeah, more of the story, my turrets are really doing all the work for me.
Thank you, friendly alien. We were beginning to wonder if the Drenkend would ever stop dying all over us.
So they weren't doing a very good job of blockading you, is what I'm hearing. Any chance we could get a reward? Well, we could go that route, but let's try and get to cooperation. That would be reward enough.
A few, yes. Though thankfully our defenses have held. But watching the Drenkend explode all over our defenses was mentally troubling, to say the least.
Oh yeah. The kamikaze can be disconcerting, I imagine.
Still, thank you. I'm sure if you report back to the Abyssal Consul on Mukay, they'll wiggle most gratefully.
I want to get that shield going up first.
Of course, and thanks again.
Is that still an option?
Welcome
Oh wait,
back,
that wasn't what I wanted.
aliens.
Do you have a home world? Can we refuel? We'll worry about the refueling once we get
Of course,
the resources
and
we
thanks
need.
again.
Okay, let's not get this dialogue going again. So, a moon on the outer worlds. Let's go look for it. We still got a job to do, even if the crisis is temporarily averted. So the only moon I can think of is probably around the gas giant, honestly, because these ones look more like planets with no orbiting moon. But we'll have a quick look and see. Yep, this looks pretty straightforward, but we got a lot more cargo space, I think. It only... Oh, that's my... Is that my lander? It didn't really increase very much for what was supposedly double the space, maybe? I'm gonna have to look in that and see. Nonetheless, what we're looking for is not here, but we might as well grab what we can. And also, I am interested still to see what we get in resources or how much we can carry. And I kind of like more the zooming out. It makes it at least gives me better field of vision. And can you blame me? Most of my videos are like real-time strategy games, so I am kind of well versed with this type of play style. Not really fond of the third person. A lot of it, though, comes with having to experience the third person hill humping from when I'm growing up in MechWarrior and other similar type games. Hiding behind walls, abusing the third person mechanic to a vague extent. Since I didn't really care about third person in my time playing MechWarrior. But yeah, we're holy crap, we are carrying a lot of supply. If I'm understanding that graph properly, we just basically... Yeah, we only could hold 100 resources, and apparently we can carry like 600 now. That is a big, big boost. I'm happy about that. Maybe it's because I bought multiples, though. Maybe that's why. I think. I honestly can't remember, but we got everything. We're done here. At the very least, it saves a lot of time with having to jump back and forth. But I'm still content to find those dang, that residue, whatever it is we're looking for, like antimatter, degenerate matter, rather, I think is what it was called. So I'm assuming it's in the gas giant moons. What is it? The gas giant moons. I don't know why I lose my train of thought so much. It seems like I'm focused enough when doing StarCraft of all things, and you think that would distract me even more. Sure, it still distracts me. Oh, there's our degenerate matter. Oh. That is not at all difficult to do. They never say anything about it being almost impossible to grab. I think we even need like 50 of them, and that was like 46, so... I don't think that actually would have been enough even if I did to tempt the effort. Let me double check what it says. Yeah, I need 50 units. And I'm pretty certain that said 48. So we'll check that. We'll check around for the rest of the system, see if we get lucky. I think that's kind of like a false, what is it? A false lead, as it were. Superfluids, what are you? Exotic material. I'll happily take it. A little bit frosty, but I'll take it. Just gotta remember to land on the circle. Perfect. let's go get that super fluid. I don't know what's so super about it, but it's exotic, it's valuable, I will happily grab it. Just gotta be mindful. It says there's no critters or anything on this map, or plant. So I should be okay? Oh, and I gotta remember, I'm holding down shift way too much and I don't have the boosters for it. And apparently, when I get enough resources and decide to grab it, there'll be a jump function for my lander as well, which will allow me to jump around. I'll at least traverse the terrain a little bit better, I think. Now, where's Tunskin? There you are. There you are. Get over here. Get over here so I can loot you and get on out. Now, let's go check our gas giant. Oh wait, we still have the moon. Might as well check it, since it fits the description of what the Mukay were telling us. Moment of truth. What do we have? We have a lot of stuff. Heavy winds and radiation. Toxic levels. Yeah, I lose a crew member every 3 seconds, basically. I'd rather avoid losing any crew members, ideally, if I could help it. We do need better upgrades, which I'm gonna have to figure out how we can unlock that tech. More degenerate matter. 2 deaths a second. So yeah, that's not gonna go well either. At least there's more than one plant with degenerate matter. We just have no reliable way to grab it. What about over here? Ooh, more poison. That will immediately kill my lander. We do not want that. Well, we only got one area left outside the inner plants, so maybe this is truly a long-term situation, but it's going to be something we're only going to be able to get later on. There's a facility there. I really want to go just for that, but how quickly are people going to die? I don't want to go down there, but this seems a lot more promising. And it's on the other side of the plant, though. I would have to be really quick and watch my crew count quickly. I don't expect to get any degenerate matter here. I'm just watching the health bar.
Captain, this planet's atmosphere is highly corrosive.
Yeah, I figure as much, damn it. Well, we're gonna have to come back to this later. This is more of a long con. We at least got the short-term situation done. We just have no way to truly fix this problem. But let's explore at least this one final plant just for safe measure. We could get lucky. I highly doubt it, since they said the outer moons were what had it. Let's see. Nope, gold, nickel. A bunch of resources, but we'll happily grab it. And that probably should be my priority, is trying to find some way to upgrade my lander's shielding capacity. If not, just increase my crew members. That would be another way. A little more riskier with the crew, mind you, since that is going to be siphoning the crew off the Teran'Sol, or the Teran'Sol. But it's probably going to be my only realistic alternative until we get what we need. And also, let's not land into the lightning field. How do we get up? How do we get up here? Oh, well, just brute force is what I'm understanding. I just held down the boosters. Alright. We'll get the gold and get on out. Oh, and I think I just flew through the potential lightning field there. That was a big mistake. That could have cost me. Especially if it potentially immediately killed my landers. But I had 4 of them. It's entirely possible I could have brute forced it, but I would have really limited time. Especially the ones that did have the degenerate matter were not very pleasant. They were a lot less welcoming than that one with the alien structure that I was trying to investigate. So we're gonna have to come back. Ooh, look at that. So apparently getting rid of ships is how he influenced the territory some. Since the Mukay's territory just expanded wildly, quite significantly, but it's all a lot of dead space too. As you can clearly see, it's just the one planet that actually benefit. That's still a success. It's just a question of where we go from here. Now, I can't remember. It was Sato Bravo B, was it? I don't even remember where the homeworld is. if it'll tell me here. I'm trying to look at what's been completed. Yeah, Taiwan. I'm trying to find here. I'm just quickly browsing, which may be a mistake. Nah, I can't quite recall which one was the homeworld, damn it. I could probably ask a random ship, mind you. That's always possible. They'll point me the right way. Maybe I should ask the colony about that. And also, I did a bad job paying attention to my... was it fuel? Because that could easily bite me in the ass. Beta Bravo, is this the place I want? Well, at least they'll show me if the homeworld's here. Yep, it's here. Mukay, here we come. We're going to report back on the situation. Sadly, we were not able to regenerate or bring the shields online, but I am really intrigued about precursor tech. I'm really excited for it. It's just a question of how they're relevant in this game, since in the StarControl series, the human captain, the reason why he was significant for the entire plot, which in this game seems a little bit odd since we're kind of the newest race, trying to fight for survival, he was actually piloting an actual precursor cruiser or battleship. It was like, it was bare bones, mind you. It was like, you still had to install components, but it was a precursor capitalist ship. And it was exciting and it was powerful once you got it going.
It's those friendly aliens with that ship. Welcome, friendly aliens.
That ship. What is that supposed to mean? Why did you mention our ship? Oh, this is not the homeworld, is it?
No reason.
Yeah.
Now then, is there anything we can help you with?
Yeah, we hailed a plant. Yep, that's what it seemed. Or
So long.
what? I lost my train of thought, damn it. We talked to the ship and not the plant, so never mind that. There, let's try this again.
Many playful splashes, humans.
Yeah, we stopped the Drenkend attack, but that's only short term.
Yes, we saw. A shame your pursuit of peaceful cooperation employs such heavy use of violence.
It's a shame, I will admit that. Oh, we're not known for it. And trying to ask for to join the Federation after that probably would not be... They probably would second guess that, I think.
The Abyssal Council have considered this matter very carefully. Although we risk war, ruin, and being fried in a light golden batter, we cannot ignore your generosity and effectiveness at solving problems.
Damn right.
Perhaps not always cooperatively and peacefully.
I would have liked
But
to, I
we've
swear.
suddenly decided that we're willing to be very flexible on that matter. It is agreed. Humans have been
Yay.
formally adopted as the second member of the Federation of Allied Species.
My mouse pointer is happy. Smart move. Well, let's not insult him by calling him a squid. That might be rude.
We will send ambassadors to your homeworld right away. They will coordinate with your civilian leaders, share technology, and help keep us all from being squished horrifically by the scribe. They will also help you dispose of any fish you need to get rid of.
Yeah, screw fish. Well, I take that back. Salmon's really damn good. We got plenty, but it's a good invitation.
If we might make one suggestion as to your first task as a Federation member, might we suggest you do something about the Drenkend?
That's what I would like to
Even
do.
if they are never likely to be peacefully cooperative enough to become a Federation member themselves, we might still be able to convince them to stop butchering other aliens.
Yeah, I would like to go to their plant.
Specifically, stop butchering us. We doubt their attack on our colony was the last we'll suffer.
Yeah, I would like to get that shield up, though. That would be an easy way to deal with that. I need to look into shielding, though. We will definitely go and have a talk with them. Conveniently enough, I was kind of already going there to a vague extent. It just seemed a little bit unreliable due to my fuel reserves. So I'm going to really need to plan on how to fix that.
There's more you might help us with,
Ooh,
Federation
that I might be
member.
willing to do.
Though please don't take this as a sign that the life of a Federation member is a series of endless chores. That's but a portion of Federation life. One issue is simple. We desire information on any ice worlds that you encounter in the Wendigo cluster.
Wendigo cluster, interesting.
It is extremely difficult finding unpopulated ocean worlds in this part of the galaxy.
Oh, so you're gonna
why people
terraform
look
it?
for ice worlds with subsurface oceans to build colonies on. Furthermore, these oceans often contain fish, which if properly exploited, mean that we could contain fish. Because there are far, far less scribe ships to shoot us there, the Wendigo cluster is a particularly ideal place for us to settle. Another issue is more involved.
Oh, what's this
We are
one?
conducting research on a pre-industrial civilization in the Delta Horos system. We sent a ship down to the planet to monitor the primitive beings, but then it got stuck.
Oh, that's a shame.
Moving around on land is a little tricky for us.
Oh, I can imagine.
The primitives pose no threat to our researchers, but they have begun to worship our downed vessel as an idol.
Well, this sounds familiar, doesn't it? So, that doesn't sound too good.
We believe strongly in not interfering with younger aliens'
Well, that's no
natural
surprise.
development. We call it our principal dictate.
I would have loved it if they somehow snuck in the Prime Directive there. I would have loved that. It definitely sounds familiar.
It shouldn't. We definitely invented it ourselves.
Sure.
Anyways, if you could help those ships, our stomach pouches would tremor most gratefully.
We'll get started. We got a few things we can do. The Drenkend, which I was kind of already planning on doing. Again, I don't think I have the fuel reserves to do it, so I'm kind of gonna have to do the other two options. Only exception is maybe there's a star base there for me to refuel. A little bit risky, but we'll get started on it.
Then we look forward to your return, humans. Is there anything else?
Refueling and resupplying is always good. We had some questions? No? I just want to refuel. Why won't you let me do that?
Oh, how nice it is to see another curious alien.
Huh. Nice.
Officially, the Mukay are loyal aquatic farmers serving the Scribe Empire. Unofficially, we are the founding member of the Federation of Allied Species.
Yeah, I think I already talked to him
It's a bit
about
of a
this.
juggling act.
Yeah, I think I already talked to them about themselves a bit. I just can't remember if I did or not. I just kind of
Is
want to
there
refuel,
anything else?
ideally. No, we'll just be going, I guess.
Take care, Federation member.
Well, I guess we're done here. Let me talk to the Grasper, see if they'll join me. Now that we're Federation members. Hey, no, don't run away! I want to hail you! Aww. I joined the Federation for a minute, and they're already giving me the cold shoulder. Come back, I want to hail you. I want to see if any of you are going to join me. But you're not making it easy. I would be interested to have a new type of ship in the fleet, especially since I need some. What does this Mukay ship... What is this ship there exactly?
Welcome, Federation member.
Well, it does feel good. Do you have any ships you can spare? So I'd like to try.
The Mukay are always happy to help out a fellow Federation member. We'll assign one of our vessels to your fleet
Ooh,
now.
yes. I don't know if I want to get too carried away with them. At least the Taiwan were very happy to help us.
Happy fishing, Federation members.
And if I remember correctly, this thing is a beast. Look at that health pool. That is a lot of health there, and if I remember correctly, it's kind of like a melee type unit, as weird as it may sound, for a spaceship of all things. And I wish there was an easy way for it to tell me how many points it actually cost. But I'm not seeing it here. I would have to dock, maybe.
Captain StarControl has contacted us. They want us to return to Earth as soon as we can to discuss a vital new element to our mission.
Well, I guess that settles this matter. We have some objectives to help the Mukay some more. Maybe I should actually go see the Taiwan, see if they have any updates. And I need to look into the scribe poking forward towards Earth too. Do I have to fuel to go to the station? Well, let's make a stop at Taiwan, the Taiwan homeworld there. I just don't like... I think if I do autopilot, I just basically fly into the system, which is something I want to do. Don't want to do, rather. Which is why I cancel the autopilot as soon as I actually activate it. And we've been in Altair before. I just don't know how to solve their little civil war, their little dispute they're having, in all honesty. And my fuel's starting to get low, so we're gonna definitely need a pit stop. Now, where do we need to go? Where's one? Alpha? There you are. You're the one right up above there that we're, sadly, kind of falling off course a little bit. The momentum is real even in hyperspace. Can't simply just turn around, can we? Yeah, we need a pit stop there. We're gonna be right on fumes by the time we even get to Earth. But at least it points me in the right direction. Onward to Taiwamia, see if they actually have any updates for us, or any objectives that we can do to help them. Or more directions we could go to better. Let's see what they have to say though. See how welcoming they are, and maybe I can get another ship to help join my roster, join the fleet. If they're so willing. I know the 2 ships I tried to recruit Earth.
Welcome back, best friend.
Well, what was that? The 2 ships I tried to recruit back on Earth did not want to cooperate, sadly. We had some questions about our alliance. I'm curious.
Like what? Best friend ever?
Do you have any technology we can have? Well, they kind of already are giving us technology. I'll ask about the technology first, though, I suppose.
A lot of our technology is mucus-based, and probably not what you're after.
Yeah, safe to assume.
Unless it is. Is it?
No, sorry.
I can tell by your face that it isn't.
Yeesh. How can you see me through the monitor? This is supposed to be a one-way screen. Now I'm freaked out. Well, let's see if they can provide us another ship at least. It'll save on me having to build one my own.
So the thing is, these things actually cost us money.
I'm aware, I kind of figured as much.
We can't keep giving them to you for free, friend.
I can understand.
Maybe later?
That's fine. I'm happy with the ships that you gave me.
Is there anything else, best friend?
Let's just get some supplies now. Get refueled, sell off what we don't need. Sell conventionals, there we go. There we go. We got ourselves a lot of money now. We're stocked up, we're resupplied. And I'm curious, how many points are you? 14, 10, and 12, okay. So it's not too much more. And what can I recruit? Wow, I didn't realize the Mukay were actually that much cheaper, surprisingly. But I suppose if you've seen how I've been used at Taiwan, they can be pretty cheesy and really damn effective with those point defenses. I am going to build another one with that said. I don't want to get too greedy even though it is really damn convenient. Let's get at least one more. And our points are starting to line up. I would love to get some human cruisers though. I just don't know when they're going to be unlocked. What about outfitting? The docking bay were good. The cargo bay. What else can we throw on here? Crew quarters. Huh. I seriously thought I threw crew quarters on this thing. Even though I'm kind of... Ooh. New tech has been unlocked. When the hell were you available? Increases speed in hyperspace. This will definitely take. Where do we put this? Doesn't really matter, does it now? That burnt a lot of resources, but again, when did you become available? And apparently I can get even more. Like this portable fuel pod. God damn it, when was this unlocked? This is the exact thing I was looking for. It's only a 50% boost, but it's the exact same thing I was looking for now. I need to buy it. So I guess we're going to sell some of our excessive resources. What do I want to sell? It's hard to say, because I don't know what I'm going to be keeping these for. Like, I might need more neutronium if I encounter more Lexite facilities. You know what? I can just go back to Earth and gather some resources there. I think that's a better, safer idea than getting rid of this valuable resources I might need for later. So we'll hang on to it. But already I'm feeling the speed boost. This is going to make things a lot more convenient for me. I just need also a little bit extra resources to stock up on fuel. That's the only other thing. So not only do I need, what, 8,000 for the fuel reserves, I'm going to need, what, another 1,000 resource units, maybe 2,000 to fill up as well, does 1,500 gas. So maybe going to Drenkend is not a terrible idea. It was just very costly before. I'm gonna have to really think on that. Ooh, even the Mukay are here. We're gonna have ourselves a nice little defense force. But let's explore some of these planets and try and get some resources. It'll take a little bit of time, but that is the nature of this game. Ooh, I guess they are getting gathered. So what the hell happened with, not Pluto, damn it. I can't remember its name off the top of my head, damn it. But what happened before when I went back to the Alexei facility with all its resources? Ah, there we are. Oh, that explains it. I wasn't able to land on it. That's why it has resources on Titan. Oh well. I'll just look around quickly, see if I can grab something. Mars might be the only R1. We'll go to Earth in a moment. But maybe the Drenkend is on hold until I can actually get more resources. But at least we got our options available to us now. Nope, no resources. So I'm really confused what happened down south there. When we went back to the Alexei facility. Why I was able to get resources there. Nonetheless, let's get an update on our status. We dealt with the Drenkend. We still need to keep in mind that shield generator.
I've got some news, Captain.
Good news?
A group of friendly squids showed up in the system not too long ago.
Oh, we know.
They're called the Mukay, and say we're now part of something called the Federation of Allied Species.
I hope you're okay with that.
Sounds like a pretty nice thing to be a part of. Well done. And their ships look pretty cool, too. They've been asking lots of questions about our fish, though. Maybe too many questions.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of genocide if we let them get at it. Just keep them away from any buffets. They just really like fish.
It sounds like they hate them, actually.
I guess that's
Still,
true.
They've got some fish to spare. We'll share. There's one more thing. Given the imminent threat that the Scribe pose, many in StarControl want to establish a human presence outside of this system.
Yeah, that's fair. That's kind of what I want to
Not
know.
keeping all our eggs in one basket, so to speak. We've been examining your reports on some of the systems you've visited, and have identified several where we might potentially set up colonies.
Ooh, tell me more.
But to even consider that, we're going to need colony ships.
I'm all ears.
The Taiwan have been trying to show us the secret of hyperspace travel, but it's slow going. We suspect they're holding something back.
Really?
And they definitely don't want to just give us more hyperdrives. I think they're worried we're already reaching too far. Which means we need you to find more hyperdrives for us. If you find any in your travels, bring them back here. Whether
we haven't
reverse
found any yet.
engineer them or just straight up install them in new colony ships, we'll find some way to use them.
So where?
And if we can reverse engineer them, we might be able to start equipping your fleet with our defense cruisers as well.
That's what I would like to hear. Buy, steal, or borrow. I'll find some. I have yet to find anything yet, so I wonder where we could find hyperdrive engines. I figured we'd just get the resources to build them, I would have thought. Well, we got more
Good,
objectives
Captain.
still.
Now then, how can I help you?
Well, I don't know if you got any updates there. That's kind of what we're like.
About what?
What do you think of these aliens? That's what I want to know. Or, yeah, what do you... Actually, we'll check both these. What we should do next, and what about the aliens?
Is there any alien in particular you're concerned about?
Well, interesting. Someone else. How specific do we have to get, I wonder?
Which ones?
What do you think of the Mukay? That's what I'm curious about.
They seem nice. A lot like humans, in fact. If humans had 8 tentacles and a beak.
I didn't actually think of that as a beak, mind you. It didn't seem like it was protruding out. They seem a little naive. I like them. I like them.
Take them some earthfish the next time you swing by then.
But
Which one?
I guess that's it there.
Sure.
What
do you
should we
wanna
do
know?
next in that case?
It seems the Scribe Empire is already engaged on multiple fronts. If we can make contact with the aliens already fighting them, we might find some ready-made allies.
Yeah, I think there's one other faction or alien race we have yet to actually encounter,
Anything
but
else, Captain?
they're kind of a ways away,
Good
is the
luck,
problem, come to think of it. What is it? The Mekmak? They are way over there and there's absolutely no way I can reach them. Not without some assurances. So I got a lot of options to consider. Alpha Uxor is where I would like to go, But after my first attempt, that is a very risky proposition, and my fleet is actually back in full condition, or at least as effective as it was before, minus maybe one Taiwan defender in exchange for 2 Mukay graspers. So we're looking good. Another dive in there is possible. I just need that fuel reserve, so I think I have a lot to think on.